And some interesting news now, and Brisbane tech startups Codafication and FloodMapp have joined forces to assist the process of insurance claims in Australia's biggest claim in history. Codafication and FloodMapp have joined forces to offer insurers real-time automation, visual mapping and increase efficiency in claim triaging on flood claims amid the catastrophic 2022 Southeast Queensland floods, across New South Wales. Some troubling stuff we saw there, but joining us to tell us all about it is Daniel Sandaver, Managing Director and co-founder of Codafication and the creator of Crunchwork. Welcome to the program.
Hi, thanks for having me.
No worries at all. It was obviously shocking scenes we saw with the flooding during that period there, but tell us a bit about the joining up of Codafication and FloodMapp in order to assist people.
Yeah, it's an interesting combination of, meeting a colleague in the industry on a Austrade federal government funded trip where we provide a claim management platform that solves a lot of complexity in the insurance industry. And Juliet Murphy, who owns FloodMapp, builds artificial intelligence tools to analyse and predict flooding before, during and after a natural disaster. So by that chance meeting, we had sort of a discussion around how we could combine the various technologies to solve major flooding incidents. And the genesis of this idea became this partnership to trial it being used during the Queensland and New South floods that unfolded in front of our eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Daniel, tell us a little bit about how all of this works. It seems very complicated and very clever as well.
Well, we take a lot of the complication out of it. So if you put yourself as a customer with an insurance company, you've just been through this harrowing natural disaster and you lodge an insurance claim with that company. And so our platform takes that and it looks at data and it streamlines the way that the claim gets allocated to the right repairer to start the process of rebuilding that home or community. And so what we did was integrate FloodMapp into it so that we had a visual canvas on a map to overlay where the flood was unfolding and where it ended at the end of the natural disaster. And so by combining platform and this overlay, it allows teams to be able to triage where a customer is that really needs emergency support and assistance to get their lives back on track, and houses or properties that are outside of that flood zone that may be okay, bar a little bit of damage that's occurred. Obviously, they can happen next in the queue rather than that urgent one. So when you multiply that by hundreds of thousands of claims and millions of dollars of spend, our platform takes all of that allocation and processing work out of humans having to do it, and FloodMapp helped automate that decision-making process so that people could allocate repairers to the right job and help get people back on their feet.
Fantastic, really streamlining the recovery effort. I suppose what's next for you and the team now that this merge has happened, and what exciting things can we expect?
Well, it's not a merger, but it's a great partnership of sort of piloting two different companies together and how they can solve a problem that everyday Australians face when a natural disaster happens. I mean, moving on from this, the partnerships, proven to the insurance industry how combining different artificial intelligence tools and segments of data can automate the claim process and really take the friction out of getting people back on their feet. So I guess where we are now and where we're going in the future is obviously integrating more intelligence so that we can look at other tools that look at hail damage or cyclone threat to certain areas so that we can expedite rebuilding these communities as quickly as possible using our technology.
Daniel, if people want to find out a little bit more about what you're up to and perhaps connect and get some help, where should they be going?
Codafication.com, Codafication.com, or the platform that we have is called Crunchwork.com, which is even easier to remember. You can find us online. We're, of course, on LinkedIn and all social media channels. But happy if anyone reaches out and connects because we're keen to solve this problem in the insurance industry and help Australians get their lives back on track faster through technology.
Absolutely, Daniel. And with the way the weather is going at the moment outside, we might need your help. But thanks again for your time.
No problem. Thanks for having me on the program.